11:47 p.m. The show starts in 13 minutes. Your software composition is a mess of broken video links, and your hands are tied up. Instead of clicking through hundreds of files, you can now manage your workspace using conversational prompts. A single request can audit your entire active composition. The system identifies every missing asset and reorganizes the internal routing to repair broken links while you focus on the hardware. Setup involves 5 steps. Update Resolume to version 7.26, enable the web server in your preferences, and install Claude Desktop. Double-click the MCP connector file in your software folder to establish the data bridge. This integration automates the high-volume housekeeping that usually fills a VJ's afternoon. The time spent on manual file sorting is replaced by a few seconds of processing. The system can scan a massive clip library to isolate any file lacking the required DXV3 video codec. It provides a list of specific offenders before they cause playback stutters during the show. Feed the interface a text set list containing track names and BPMs. It translates that text into categorized software decks, automatically placing main loops and transitions into designated columns. For global hardware control, you can instruct the system to add a bypass strobe effect to every visual layer simultaneously, preparing them all for a single hardware trigger. This logic extends to visual generation. You no longer need to write GLSL shader code or manually wire complex node topologies to build bespoke generators. By requesting a 4-dimensional tesseract or Conway's game of life algorithm, the system generates the math and nodes to produce shifting, audio-reactive visuals. High-end visual generation is now driven by direct description. You can create custom assets by defining the desired behavior rather than the underlying engineering. The MCP architecture links Linder, ComfyUI, and Resolume into one pipeline. Claude analyzes your library for quantitative gaps, identifying missing warm content at 145 BPM. To fill it, a prompt triggers a Blender render, stylizes it in ComfyUI, and ingests the loop into Resolume. This single prompt workflow automates the data handoff between 3 distinct environments. What used to require a manual sequence of rendering, stylizing, and importing is now a unified background process. Processing latency makes these tools unusable for live performance execution. You cannot use a text prompt to trigger a frame-perfect beat drop mid-set. The system also depends on an active internet connection to communicate with the AI model. If the venue's Wi-Fi fails, your automated assistant fails with it. You should retain your physical MIDI controller for the performance itself. Relegate the AI strictly to the pre-show technical preparation and the mathematical heavy lifting. Download the MCP connector file today. Run one library audit prompt and see how much manual labor it removes from your next show.